Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your man, Matt Diazable, coming at you with some new music reviews. Thank you for coming on by. If you're just now finding me, I appreciate it. If you're coming on back, you the best. Everyone, if you like what you're seeing, like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps a lot. Again, if you're just now coming back again, you know I'm going through these reviews really quick. It's the end of the year. I'm playing catch up. So with that out the way, let's get into this review. Today, I am checking out the latest release from a band called Stress Positions with their latest album called Human Zoo. Now, this band, Stress Positions, they're definitely a new band that I've never heard of before. I discovered them on Lambgoat a little bit a while ago, and I had no idea who or what they were. So if you're just like me, you don't know too much about the band, I'll give you a little background on them. They are a Chicago-based punk band, and they have been quietly cultivating a very distinctive voice in the underground scene, known for being very, I guess, diverse in their, not diverse, but having a style that is very classic, hardcore punk with a lot of experimental textures, which kind of makes sense and has a really good sense of melody. They take influences from like 90s grunge to 80s style, like distorted punk music. They fit all these little old niches very well. Also, it is a female fronted band, so give you a little insight onto the band there. But yeah, that's pretty much what I can really say about the band after listening to them. They're been in this. I think also the members were in some other bands that dissolved, and so they all came together to make this new band. So, and I think one of the old bands that one of the members in was a band called Chew, if I'm correct. But yeah, let's talk about their newest release called Human Zoo. Human Zoo is a relentless, intense journey that straddles punk aggression and extreme nuance. Opening with the song "Sadistic," sadistic, yeah. It's very frantic yet tightly grooved in terms of the drums, colliding with very pierced, high-pitched vocals that immediately grab your attention. That was the first thing I noticed about this band, was the very distinctive vocal patterns. The guitar riffs slide and the distortion are distorted in a way that's very hypnotic. While the bass adds subtle depth to the song and everything, you can feel the thick foundation even when it's slightly lower in the mix. The bass, it doesn't need to be too strong, but it's very present. The song evokes a balance between raw punk fury and an almost mesmerizing controlled chaos. It's very reminiscent of the South Korean punk band Slant, but with a little bit more of a Chicago grit to it. As I was listening to it, because I live in Korea, I've seen this band a million times, Slant. I saw some similarities in terms of like the aggression, the vocal pattern, the style, and everything. If you're a fan of Slant, I think you'll be a fan of this band. Tracks like Fragile and Human Zoom lean into very high energy chaos, fast riffs, and rapid fire drumming make for somewhat of a cluttered but thrilling listening experience. While the vocals, particularly the massive, distinctive female leads, carry the songs with a lot of confidence and power. Sorry for all my hand motions. It's just how I get through these quick reviews. Um, the simple yet effective structures allow the distorted guitars to really shine through, especially with just how the textures of the guitar sound, creating a nice tension and release that keeps the listener quite engaged. Stress Positions also explore some more dynamic styles on Nakaba, and Blood Money with slower, groovier sections here, mixed with some very deep, low end riffs and drums that just feel very deliberate, adding a lot of nuance to an otherwise very otherwise to a very paced out album. They are taking the time to really flesh out their style a little bit with not just being so aggressively fast. They do take things down a little bit in a slower direction at times to give a nice balance and contrast. The standout track, Sadu Aku, combines speed, precision, and a slick serpentine guitar solo to create a very compelling hardcore moment on the record. Um, I don't know if it's an EP or an album. I don't know where it falls because I think it's an album. Yeah, the album demonstrates a very willingness to experiment, especially in the back end where they do a lot of remixes of a lot of their songs. Human Zoo Planet B remix transforms the original song into a dark trap infused track with subtle 90s, almost 9 Inch Nail vibes to it. While Blood Money Planet B remix leans into glitchy, distorted techno textures. Even when Human Zoo, the other Human Zoo made by Human Hands remix, takes more of a minimalistic approach to things, showing that the band isn't afraid to stretch out their style and just overall their presentation here. They're willing to mix things up a little bit and have some fun. Though some of these experiments feel slightly underpowered compared to their original recordings, they are still fun additions to the overall experience. Overall, Human Zoo is a bold, chaotic, and an innovative album. Stress Points managed to merge punk intensity with experimental flair, strong female leads, and global influences while maintaining a very hardcore style of music here. Yeah, they're taking, doing these remixes, having, I guess I won't say unconventional, but having a female vocalist is always different. They're taking a lot of different approaches here, and I think for the most part they are working. Some tracks feel slightly cluttered or undermixed, and a few of the remixes don't land as strongly, but the energy regardless is still there. Creative and sheer intensity makes it a very compelling listen. So I would say overall it's thrilling, ambitious punk that just pushes the boundaries without ever really losing its core identity. So Stress Positions, Human Zoo. If you're into a very intense, almost power violent style of punk music, you're going to find something here you like. And if you don't like what they originally put out, you might enjoy it. If you're into EDM, electronic dance music, I just said that twice, techno, rave music, you might find something in their remixes. So it seems like there's something here for everyone. So Stress Positions, Human Zoo. I would have to give this new band that I've discovered, this new release, an okay and decent 7.5 out of 10. Links down below. Tell me what you think about this band. Give me some other suggestions. And like always, I appreciate y'all coming on by. And until next time, see you in the pit.